1924 is out. Yes, Old Forester 1924. And there's a lot of controversy against it. People don't want to pay the price, say it's too pricey. They say it's not good enough. Well, today we're going to talk about it, review it, and go over Old Forester 1924. You guys know I'm excited. Let's go! Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me. Boom, 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 here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, checking out the channel, guys. I am truly blessed to have you guys. And I say that every video, but it's true. I think that you guys are amazing. This community that we've built is amazing. I started IG now, an Instagram account, because a lot of people are telling me, hey, I hardly get on YouTube, so I want to check your stuff out, but you're not on Instagram. So I'm dabbling into the Instagram. I used to have it before, but I got off of it for a while. Go check me out. I'll put it here, Whiskey Corner FL, so for Florida, on Instagram. Go check out, give me a follow, check out the stuff that I have there, and let me know what you think about it. Also, check out the Patreon in the description. That will really help me out. And lastly, subscribe, because we have that subscriber live stream where I'm gonna give away some bottles. But first we gotta get to 2,500 subscribers. And that live streams, or that giveaway, is only for subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, you don't have a chance to get these bottles, so yeah. Anyways, what are we doing today? We are going over Old Forester 1924. Yep. Controversy. Oh, do we love some controversy? And the reason I'm saying this is controversial is because, okay, Old Forester dropped this now. They released it, but I heard that they released it in a state or two before the beginning of the year. Matt, shout out to Matt at Whiskey Wisdom. Go check him out here or here. He had it, I think, last year, right? Or before the release. I don't know if it was last year, maybe just at the beginning of January, but he had it before. He had a bottle already. So, and I think he paid like $115 is what he told me. So the MSRP, right? But now that they've come out, people are like, oh, 150 is way too much. 180 is way too much. 120 is way too much. 130 is way too much. Yada, yada, yada. I'll stay with my 1910, 1920. So yeah, a lot of controversy, but let's put that aside and let's talk about this. So this is Old Forester 1924, 10-year-old. First time that they actually put an age statement on an Old Forester bottle. 1924 is the anniversary of when Osley Brown in 1924 took barrels of whiskey of different mash bills to a warehouse on Howard Street in Louisville, Kentucky, and bottled them as Old Forester. This 10-year-old expression honors that 100th anniversary. So that's pretty cool, and that's what I like about Old Forester. Like, all of their bottles, the names actually signify something that happened in its history. So that's actually pretty cool. Now, it's cool because, you know, first time that they've done the little purple thing. I like the little purple thing. It's 100 proof, and like I said, I think the MSRP on this is $115. I've seen it here in my area for $150. I got it for a little bit cheaper than that, but I still paid like 20 bucks, 40 bucks? No, 20, 25 bucks over MSRP, right? So yeah, but I'm fine with that because I got it before everybody else, before a lot of people, right? And I didn't get it at the 150 or 180 or 200 or 280 that I've been seeing out online. So I am fine with that. I'm fine with paying 20, 25 bucks over, and I was able to get it so quickly, right? So with that said, let's taste this. Let's see what this is about. Now, a lot of people are saying that wasn't that good. It was kind of squeaky. That this isn't worth it because it's probably better to just get a 1920, right? Because it's 115 proof, it's about 6 years. I mean, to each their own, right? Because at the end of the day, it all depends what you like, right? I personally you know, 1920 and 1910. 1910 is a favorite of mine. I know people that like the 1920 more. So it goes to show you, like, different people have different tastes. So let's go in for a nose. That smells good. So caramel, vanilla, oak, burnt brown sugar, some cinnamon, some baking spices, almost a little bit of maple syrup. This is gonna sound weird, but yes, I'm getting a banana note, but it's like ripe bananas that are kind of melting. So when you put like in a bananas Foster without that sauce, but you have it on top of like banana bread, and the banana is kind of getting mushy and getting like melty, I guess is the best way, with some whipped cream on top, that's what it kind of smells like. But without the banana bread, it's just the banana and the whipped cream kind of melting on the plate. I'm getting that smell, right? It smells good, guys. It does. To me, this smells really freaking good. So let's go in for a taste. Cheers. So at first you get hit with a little bit of oakiness. Then it comes into like a cinnamon type of swirl. And then it goes down like with some vanilla and caramel. It's interesting what it did there. I'm getting a little bit of citrus note, a little bit of honey. Like I said, a tiny bit of maple syrup. It's oaky, right? But it's not like overly oaky. Like, we're not talking about Elijah Craig 18 or even the Knob Creek 15. We're talking about just, you know, you can sense that it's a little bit of oak there. A little bit of cherries in the background, but let's talk about that banana note. Again, ripe bananas. That's what I'm getting from it. I enjoy this, guys. I really think this is good. Now, I also think that we should pair it up against something, right? I think we should. So we have this, I put it in glass A. So you already know what I'm gonna do. Actually, let me drink this a little bit more. There we go, that's good. Cheers, by the way. So here I have a sample from Dave Vogelsand. He sent me an Old Forester single barrel 100 proof. Now, I don't have a bottle of this. I've never seen it in my area. It's the black label one. I have a few of the single barrel strengths, the blue label, but that black label one, I've never seen it in my area. So I have another glass here. America, like ADHD whiskey likes to say. And we're gonna pour it, so. Okay, I think that's pretty even. And the Old Forester 100 proof is here in glass C. Is that a C? Yeah. So we have that in glass C. We have 1924 in glass A. Let's put it up against each other. And the reason that I'm putting these two up against each other is because they're both 100 proof, right? Now, we all know that the single barrel could be different depending on what single barrel it is. So, yeah, take that with a grain of salt, but they're both 100 proof, and well, we got these two to compare. Now, what is the price of the single barrel 100 proof? I don't know, I've never seen one. And apparently, I think Warehouse K is probably one of the better warehouses. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the price would be. I'm assuming it's maybe 80, 90 bucks, maybe 100. I don't think it should be more than 100. I don't think it should be more than like the single barrel strengths. So I'm gonna go with $90 to $100, right? So $90 to $100 versus $115, which is the MSRP here. Let's see how they do. So I have one on my right, one on my left. Let's go into it. Cheers. That's good. That's really good. So it's coming back to that caramel banana Fosters. No, not banana Fosters. Ripe bananas and whipped cream type of taste. Caramel and oak. That is really good. Some cinnamon in the background. I'm totally digging that. But now, let me drink a little bit of water. But now, let's move to the glass on my left. Cheers. So this has more like baking spices, a little cherry forward, a little bit of oak. This one is good too. But the baking spices kind of throw me off a little bit. It's like too heavy on that. You are getting the cinnamon, and then it's like leaving you like a big red type of flavor. It's a little oaky, but not as much as the first glass, right? But you taste the oak a little bit. Okay, now I'm getting the bananas. I was gonna say I didn't get too much bananas on that one, but now I'm getting it. I like glass one. I did like glass one a little better. Hold on. Cheers. Okay, cheers. And the nose on glass one is a lot better, I think. Moment of truth. I think 1924 is the first one, and I think the single barrel is the second one. But either way, regardless of that, I'm picking the first one, whatever that is. So, moment of truth. There you go, guys. There you go. A was 1924, C was the single barrel. Now, don't get me wrong, the single barrel was pretty good too. But I like the 1924 a little bit better. Now, what does this prove? Absolutely nothing. Because my palate is my palate, your palate is your palate. Now, I could tell you all day, every day that this single barrel 100 proofer is less liked by me than the 1924. But what does that really matter to you? One, that's a single barrel. You might not taste it against other single barrel 100 proofs. And two, this isn't your palate, right? But with that said, I think what this does prove is that this kind of stacks up, guys. It's a 10-year-old. It's a little bit more than I would assume the single barrels, a little bit less, or maybe around the same price as the barrel strings, which that's a little, okay, that one I'll give you. That one probably shouldn't be happening, but the MSRP is $115, so it is a little bit less than what I've seen out there. Or maybe they're around the same, whatever. But if we go by the rule of $10 per year, that takes us to 100. Then put in the fact that this is a limited, or not a limited, but an anniversary blend. So it makes it a little bit more special. I could see how this could be $115 MSRP. I could see how one might pay $120, $125, $130 if it's a special bottle, sort of, and you want to get it sooner and later. I could see that, right? So with that said, what do I score this? 3.8? 3.85. 3.85. It's good. It's good. It goes up there. But you know what? No, I'll go up to a 3.9. 3.9 palm trees. That's what it is. Whatever. If you don't like it, too bad. I mean, 3.9. That's what I'm gonna give it. I think it's really good. And if I can find it again, at a good price, I'll probably buy another one, you know, I will. And not to flip, not to trade, to actually keep, because I do like it. Now, would you get this for, should you get this for up to 150? I would say 150 would be my limit, right? Don't go past that. Don't, just wait. If you go past that, just wait, guys. 180s, 200s, 280, 300, 250, I've seen one person put it for. It's not worth it, guys, just wait. It is what it is. But you know what? I'll give away a sample of this. Put in the comments, hashtag 1924. Put in the comments, hashtag 1924. I'll send one person a 1 ounce sample. 1 ounce sample of this. And you could get to taste it before you buy it if you don't have it already. So there you go. Comment below, let me know, have you seen this? How much have you seen it for? Do you want to buy it? And what's the limit that you would buy it for? Comment or put hashtag 1924 and we'll do that giveaway. Also, please like or dislike this video. Please subscribe. Lastly, check out the Patreon in the description because we're gonna do some big things there. We're putting out a monthly giveaway now. The tier to get in on that is $3 a month, which is like nothing. So definitely check that out. And we're having some big things coming out in the next couple of months. So definitely you'll be getting in firsthand. So there you go. Lastly, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this. I'm gonna put these together and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.